special? It's because we collaborated with one of our favorite brands here, Birkenstock, to be able to bring you choices in your today's special. Same incredible value, $27.95. I know, for a Birkenstock, how is this even possible? Well, you have a choice. What you're seeing there in that thong style is called the Honolulu. She's gorgeous. And then we also have the Barbados, which is a slide option. Love that they both come in that EVA construction, because you know what that means. Super duper comfortable, incredibly lightweight, and uber durable. You can do everything and anything in these specific styles of shoes. My friends, let's go through the colors, because you have 9 different colors to choose from. Now, in the Honolulu, this gorgeous thong style sandal, you are going to have the copper option. Now, I have to start with copper because I have to explain to you really quickly that if you want the copper, this has been the runaway popular item overnight since we launched at midnight. Copper, I have on my feet right now. It is my new favorite color. I'm telling you. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. It's sold out. I knew it. I knew it. I have to take these gorgeous babies off my feet. All right, here we go. I'm going to pass this off. Here you go, my friend. We're going to go through colors, what we have left, and then I'm going to switch shoes. I'm going to switch into the silvers, which we still do have. We have it in beetroot. Love this. It's that bright pop of pink color that everybody's loving, especially for the summer. If you've got a gorgeous petty, it's going to look fantastic with the beetroot. I should say it actually is going to look fantastic with each and every one of these options, but here's the metallic option that we still have available. This is the silver. I'm about to change into these because it still matches my DG2 top, but we only have 1,000 left of the silver, my friends, so do not wait on this. I know a lot of people were excited about this overnight as well. We also have it in what we're calling the faded lime. Oh, the faded lime is giving me all the feels, because if you're the kind of person who loves a pop of color, especially if you wore like, let's say like a white petty. I'm looking at it like this would look so summer, absolutely gorgeous. Purple girls, listen up. We've got it for you. I know you love your lilacs, your lavenders. This right here is what we're calling the purple fog. She's gorgeous. She's everything you want. Those are the colors that we have in the Honolulu. We had 5. We are now down to 4. Moving on, of course, to the Barbados. Right in the front, we have it in the red, classic, perfect, sporty. Think about all your summer sports. I mean, come on. I'm back in Philly now, so I get to go to my Phillies games. This would be perfect if you were going to the baseball field. I'm telling you, this next color, how many number of teams have that beautiful, bright royal blue? When you're shopping this online, this is called ultra blue. So make sure you're grabbing your options here that match all of your summer outings. We have next this beautiful navy. Now I wanted to really quickly mention the navy and the midnight. Look at the difference of the colors we have here with these 2 specific slides. If you want something close to black, I'd say midnight is your go-to, but I love that it is slightly blue, but if you want it in the midnight, there are only 450 left in this gorgeous color. Just to give you perspective, my friends, we started about 2,500 in the midnight. 450 is all we have left. All we have left. I'm sorry, I'm just adjusting because I moved things around. Midnight, we only have the following sizes. 5, 5.5, 6, 6.5, and 7, 7.5, okay? Here is how you convert your sizing to Birkenstock, because I know Birkenstock runs by numerical, and you can see 36 to 42, right? But you can see how a 5.5, 5.5 would be considered a 36. And then that goes all the way up to 11, 11.5. to 42. Love that, of course, have sizing available, right? The thing is about Birkenstock is you just can't go wrong, because every single size, depending on if it sells out, is available for you. I just made a new friend, my friends. I love that we have friends that shop with us, but also guest with us, and they talk about all the expertise that they bring to the table. Our guests are amazing, and I love making friends. So Courtney Kaiser, thank you so much for being here.
Yes, of course. Good to see you.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
You've been with Birkenstock for 13 years.
Almost 15 years
15
now. I know
years.
the card's a little off.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. But that's
almost 15 years.
15 years.
Yeah.
She started when she was 5. So that being said, you have spent a lot of time obsessed with this brand, like we all are.
Yep.
But you have overall been in the footwear industry for like 20 years.
I have.
So you know good shoes.
I know good shoes, and this brand is one. I mean, it's probably the best. It's not one. It's the best.
The
brand.
best.
Yes, I love Birkenstock, and bringing this today's special is so fun because our EVA. I think this is the lowest price today's special that we've ever done.
And it is.
Yeah.
We've confirmed. So that being said, if you're
confirmed.
looking at these prices going, I cannot believe this. Again, we talked about it with the laptop. The reason why it's so low is because, again, it's birthday month here at HSN. We're celebrating the big 4-8. And then on top of that, we have negotiated this as our today's special. Birkenstock doesn't go on sale.
No.
They don't have to go on sale because it is such an in-demand shoe overall for all the styles.
It is. It is. Everyone loves Birkenstock.
Yeah. And for all our friends who are like, I don't wear thong sandals, this is a comfortable option.
It is.
You are going to say, I'm back to thongs again. I love the slides because they're super duper easy.
So fun. It's a branded slide.
It's
so it's so fun too. Everyone knows it's a branded Birkenstock slide. So
we talk about what do you call them? Status symbols all the time.
Right.
Because
you do.
We love our diamonds.
Yeah.
We love to be able to show off what's on our feet as well. And this is Birkenstock.
Yes, and people love good brands, and that's what people are buying. They want the brands. So this is Birkenstock, 100% Birkenstock here at a today's special. That it's a great price, and there's 2 options, right? And I know we've been selling a ton of these because it's the best price that you're ever going to get on this shoe.
So this is the one thing people always ask is they say, okay, so the EVA versus the classic Birkenstock construction with the cork soles. What's the difference, and are you still getting that incredible support and comfort?
Yes, so there really is no difference in the footbed, and the footbed is consistent on every single pair of Birkenstock. The thing that you're getting here is the EVA. So this is waterproof. This is what you're going to wear to the beach, the pool, the spa, a campground. This is a great shower shoe. We love this if you've got a kid going off to college and they need a shower shoe. This is going to be the Birkenstock that you're going to want to get because this is the one that can get wet, but you're not compromising the footbed here. You're getting all of the benefits of the Birkenstock footbed inside of this really great EVA product. So you're getting that deep heel cup. You're getting all of the arch support. You're getting the roomy toe box. The toe bar, which rests really nicely underneath your toes. So when you walk, it creates a natural gripping motion that creates circulation. So
I love that.
All of the health and wellness benefits that we put inside our traditional Birkenstock, you are getting in this EVA. I love this because this is a molded one piece of EVA. So there's not an
what do you call that? Like
toe post
like
kind
a
of thing,
post.
right? That's going to sit here. This is one, so it's not going to kind of pop out.
Right.
You know, they talk about blowing out your flip-flop. Like that happens.
Oh, I've been there. It's terrible.
It's terrible, but that's not going to happen with this because this is one molded piece of EVA. So I mean, this is really beautiful EVA product. You get a little bit of branding here, which is super fun. And you see this, how it goes back a little further here. This strap goes back a little further. That is going to hold you inside of that product so much better than a traditional flip-flop. So it's holding your foot inside, so you're not going to slip and slide around, which you do sometimes in traditional kind of EVA product or flip-flops. You're not going to do that with this. And so again, you are getting that Birkenstock footbed EVA product, and again, you're going to feel safe, secure, and stable, and that's the benefit of Birkenstock.
And can I tell you?
Yes.
I love my traditional Birkenstocks, right? Because there's certain ones you can't even get wet, and that's cool. I understand it because I love it, and it's all about the comfort, why I have them. But the EVA Birkenstocks are my everything, right? I use them for gardening. I use them for the pool. I use them for everything that I wouldn't traditionally want to use or get my other Birkenstocks messed up with. You can get these fully muddy and just rinse them off with a hose. Like you don't even have to do anything other than just put some water on it. Well, like talk about the most easy, efficient use of your time. This is going to be at every door, right? Get one at this price. Get one for all the things that you do, right? You can get a couple of the thong, you can get a couple of the Barbados, the slide-ins. These are so good because, again, you are not worried about them in any way, shape, or form. They're just going to do everything you want them to do, which is look cute. And, of course, give you the traction you need, right? I wore these, like, on my cruises.
Right. Oh, yeah.
I wear these. And, you know, a lot of people always ask, they're like, how comfortable are we really talking here? I use these to go to the theme parks.
Right.
And I have never complained, not once, of my legs hurting, my feet hurting. And this is just my own personal story because I don't want to wear a sneaker.
Right.
By the end of the day, I don't want my feet to be stinky and smelly. I want to be able to get the airflow, but still have comfort. And it's the cupping.
Yes.
It's that beautiful, what is this again?
This is your toe bar.
The toe bar that
Yes.
keeps them in place. And you're not like bunny footing it where you're like holding onto your shoes so that they don't slip off your feet. This is why Birkenstock is so popular. Really. Think about why over the 250 years this brand has been around, that they have built this kind of a following. It's because consistent, incredible support and comfort built into this construction.
It is.
We have a lot of people on our line
I'm
right
sure.
now. You knew that.
Yeah.
I mean, Courtney knows. She launched this last night with Suzanne. My friends, the fastest way to shop, please don't miss out on your opportunity. Use the QR code that's right here on your screen. Get your phone out. Open up the camera app. Hold it right up to that QR code, and what's going to happen is a little tiny yellow link's going to pop up. You just click on it. It'll take you to this and the Barbados. So the Honolulu, is that what it's called?
Yeah,
See?
you got it.
It's in there. Honolulu and the Barbados, both options are going to pop up. All you have to do is pick the color, pick your size, pick your style, and that's it. Put it in the cart, hit the buy button. That's the way you secure your purchase because a lot of people put it in their cart thinking, it's mine. No. It's not yours until you hit that buy button and it's on the way to you. So again, color-wise, let's go through it again because they're so good. We're gonna start with a pink right in front of you. This is what we're calling
beetroot.
Beetroot. You wore this last night, and you're wearing it right now.
And I'm wearing it right now. This is a fun pink, right?
Yeah.
You're seeing this color in all of the apparel out there. You're seeing florals and pinks. This is a gorgeous sandal. It's so fun. It gives you that pop of color,
Look
right?
at your toenails.
I know.
How cute.
It is. It is really a fun sandal. It looks great, and you can wear it with different things. Like last night, I kind of had a peach and white sweater on, but it really kind of popped. It pulled this like kind of pink,
love
and
it
then
with your baby pink.
This is just pink, and you don't have to like do matchy, but this is a really fun, gorgeous pink. You can wear this so much, super versatile. And again, this plays back to a swim. You're seeing a lot of pinks in swim, or even if you just have a black swimsuit, you need a little bit of color pop, and this is what you're going to get from the beetroot purple.
And I loved it when I saw it in the two-strap design. That's the thing about Arizona. That's the thing about Birkenstock. You can get the EVA in all the styles, but this is the first time we've ever offered it in these styles, which I love. Some of these colors, exclusive to us here at HSN. So other people are going to ask you, where did you get that? And you're going to say, sorry, it was just a one-day today's special. And again, we sold out of the copper. That's how quickly these are moving. We have in the silver.
So fun.
Perfect neutral.
So yeah, metallics are like the new neutral, right? Everyone's wearing metallics. You can mix metals with them, so you don't have to just have silver jewelry. You can do gold and silver. I mean, it looks great. So everyone's kind of mixing, but again, metallics are the new neutral. So this is super fun. The copper unfortunately sold out. That was a great one, but this is just as beautiful and it looks just as good on the foot, I think.
My friends, I love this silver. And at first I was just like, hold on a second. Only gold will work with this outfit and the copper, but now that I have the silver on, I'm like, oh my gosh. Oh, we're getting updates. Jonathan, what did you just say? Fewer than 1,000 pairs left in the silver. We had 3,000 when we launched last night. Can you believe that? That's how quickly these are moving. This is the first full live presentation that we've had since we launched overnight, and it is moving and grooving. Next up, we have the faded lime. Love the faded lime because, again, perfect summer color. If you don't already have this color, I mean, we talked about that beautiful beetroot being such a perfect summer color. This is also, I mean, all of them are, to be completely honest. What was the inspiration here?
I mean, just a little fun, right? I mean, this is where you can have fun. It's a great price, so you're not investing, you know, heavily, but it's a great price so you can have the fun colors. You can buy multiple, and that is why we love to do this whole color spread, color splash in the EVA, because it is such a great price point, and today it's a really great price point.
Oh my gosh.
And so I love this because it's almost like a minty green too. So again, you're seeing a ton of florals out in the market, a lot of apparel, and this is just going to be easy to match back, as well as the lavender. That is a really great color as well. So again, you can buy multiple silhouette or multiple colors here in the same silhouette, and you know, you can have endless use. As you were saying, you like to wear it, you know, to the amusement park. I throw it in my car, keep it in my car for my pedicures. This is an amazing pedicure shoe.
That's
Nothing worse than when they put the little paper, you know, like shoes when you walk out.
Yeah. So when you're shopping this purple color, it's called Purple Fog online, and 1,100 is all we have left. Oh my gosh, we have still a full day.
Yeah.
I mean, when I say full day, I know we're all like, you know, as of noon, we'll have like 12 more hours to go. So that's half a day. So we are literally like counting down, and it's not even noon yet. Okay, that being said, let's go through the Barbados colors. Classic red.
So fun.
So fun. I was just saying that this really just makes me think of all the sporting events I'm gonna go to, but not just the summer sporting events. Think about your, let's say your grandkids, your kids. Do they play sports? You talked about it overnight with Suzanne. That is a genius idea because all the kids are wearing slides.
Oh, everyone is wearing a slide. And this is a great branded slide, but you're able to wear socks with this. And that is like the thing happening right now. Everyone's kind of wearing socks and slide. After sport, that's what they're doing. They're wearing it, you know, to the mall. It's a thing. Everyone's wearing socks. Everyone wants to cover their toes. So this is that perfect slide to do that.
So the red, we have it in what we're calling the ultra blue. Love the ultra blue. 1,400 is all we have left in the ultra blue. Okay, we have an update already. 14,000 have already sold.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, these are moving along. Okay, so last two options, navy and of course midnight. Midnight we started with 2,500. 350 left remain. Okay, so that being said, those are all our colors. We have 8 colors left to choose from. We are going to slowly but, no, again, there's my slowly but surely. I should say quickly but surely. We are losing additional colors, my friends. So I'm just gonna move this up so we are in line. Since we've lost the copper, we still have gorgeous options to choose from. Look at our models. Love that we have them in our beautiful pops of color, right? In the Barbados, we have that beautiful red. Now Lori's moved to the front and she's wearing it in that gorgeous bright pink, which of course we're calling the, what was that? Beetroot, right?
Beetroot.
Beetroot. Love with the white pants.
So fresh.
Oh my gosh. And again, these are just the most perfect, comfortable shoes that you could ever buy because they have that construction. They have all the little cupping, like it's, what did you call it overnight? You said it's like standing in sand.
It is. So that's kind of what this emulates, is walking as nature intended. That's what we like to say with Birkenstock, because what this does is if you've ever been to the beach, the first thing you notice is when you step in the sand, your heel digs in and then the sand kind of wraps around your foot. And so that is what this footbed emulates. And you know, it really kind of follows the curvature of your foot as well. So when you're sitting inside of a Birkenstock, your foot is sitting inside of a Birkenstock, what it's doing is it's really hugging your foot and allowing it to rest in its natural state. That is why we love Birkenstock. So again, it has a really deep heel cup, which is going to cradle and stabilize your heel. The contoured footbed, that is supporting all of the arches of your foot. The roomy toe box, this is great because it really allows your toes to move freely. And last but not least, there is that toe bar. So when you put it on, it's going to sit nicely underneath your toes. So that will create a natural gripping motion when you walk. So when you're walking, it creates circulation. And Birkenstock is grounded in health and wellness. That is what Birkenstock is all about, first and foremost, health and wellness. I mean, it's adorable. It's like adorable. The shoe of the season. But you're getting health and wellness benefits every time you put on a Birkenstock.
Can I tell you how many conversations I have with people on a regular basis about Birkenstock? I'm not even kidding. Like every time I go out, and again, I always have them on my feet, so I think that's how the conversation starts. But then you have this like camaraderie with the people who love the brand. Everyone sees it, they understand it, they see the logo that's emblazoned on the sides of the shoes, or here in case of these beautiful Honolulus, they're right there on the strap. And in terms of the Barbados, it's like emblazoned across the front, like you can't miss it. But everyone has a story to tell, and they can relate to it. And if you've ever seen them sold outside of HSN, people are trying to find them. They are hankering to find them. They're buying them at full price. That even happens here. And we're about to show you some really brand new gorgeous items in this hour, but they are full price and people still snatch them up. But this is why we know this today's special is not going to last beyond that last amazing presentation that's supposed to happen tonight is because everyone's going to buy these before this even gets to the end of our today's special time frame. So that's midnight tonight is the last time you can get $27.95 for a Birkenstock sandal. Now we have the slide sandal, which we're calling the Barbados. We have the thong style sandal, which we're calling, of course, the Honolulu. Perfectly named, to be completely honest, because they transport you.
Well, they do, and it just makes you feel like, oh, this is really great summer, you know, this is a really great summer shoe. And the one thing is, there's a lot of summer left. There's a lot of warm weather. There's a lot of beach time, a lot of pool time. There's a lot of camping time. You know, kids are going back to school. This is the perfect after sport. I think the Barbados slide is perfect for your athlete. They can just stick it in their gym bag, right? And then after they're done with their cleats, they can throw this on with their socks, and it's going to give them that recovery. Yes, and that's really, really important, especially to an athlete. You know, you want your feet to feel good after you're coming off of the field, and that's what you're going to get with this Birkenstock slide. Again, if you don't want anything in between your toes, the Barbados is a really great option. I mean, it's a branded slide, super cute. All of the benefits of the Birkenstock footbed. These are lightweight. You are not going to feel them inside of your bag. I mean, they are so lightweight they float.
They're the perfect travel shoe.
They are. They weigh absolutely nothing. And so if you're traveling, you know, and you know how much shoes weigh down your bag. These you can throw 3 or 4 pairs, and you're not even going to notice that they're inside of your suitcase.
So I never like to be barefoot when I'm going through TSA. So I would wear the Barbados with my socks, right? So I can just slide my feet in and out, have my socks on, and then I would have packed in my suitcase, not taking up any more space in terms of the weight. I would have my Honolulus. And I know I'm going to get in multiple colors here because really this never happens to be able to give you this kind of a price. My friends, free shipping and handling, pack that cart. I know these are extremely lightweight, so in essence, you're not spending a lot when it comes to the weight, but it's $5.50 to have these mailed to you on any other given day. Today, we're offering you free shipping, no added cost. We've taken care of it for you. And so you can get both the styles. You can get multiple colors in the styles. I'm already eyeing up the navy because that's my kids' colors for their school, their high school, and I'm like, oh, I need that, absolutely. But then I'm thinking, this is why it's $365, right? We're not talking about just summer. We're talking about the uses all year round, because I would use this even in my house as my slipper when it's cold outside and I can no longer wear, of course, my thong sandals outside. Because look at this. You got the good tread. You can still have stability of walking around in your home, right? In those wood floors or what have you. Also, you're not going to be wrecking your carpets, right? Because you can just clean these off so easy. These are incredible.
And that is the nice thing. You can wear them as a slipper, or, you know, keep them by the door if you're going to walk the dog. You know, you want to put something on your feet. If it's raining, you know, puddles, like if you're at the grocery store, there's nothing worse than like, oh my gosh, I have to get out, it's raining. You know, leave these in your car, flip them on, you know, they can get wet. You don't want to get your traditional Birkenstock wet. What if you have sneakers on? Nobody wants a wet sneaker, heavy wet sneaker on their foot. This is really great to kind of stash everywhere, at your front door, in your car, in your bag. This is so easy if you're at a wedding and you're dancing, right? And you're like, oh, you have really great shoes on, but you want to have some fun. You want to flip this on. These are so easy to throw in your bag, take wherever you go. You are going to want multiple pairs of these because they are so great to have on hand when you need something lightweight, when you need something waterproof, or maybe you just need some recovery for your feet.
Can I tell you, I'm so glad you mentioned that, because again, I've been married 17 years, but I'm thinking now, if I had the opportunity to get this for my wedding party, all the ladies, this was the color of my wedding. This beautiful beetroot, all the ladies had that gorgeous color in their dresses. It would have matched perfectly. Even if you don't want to match perfectly to the dresses maybe that you're giving to your bridesmaids, this is the gift that you're going to give them, how about the silver? What a great option that is. Or maybe just a contrasting color. I mean, it just looks great to look coordinated.
So fun, and it is a great gift. It's a great price point. That's why you can buy multiple pairs of this. And again, you have the thong. If you don't want a thong, go ahead and do the slide. Slides are happening. Again, everyone is wearing socks and sandals. I'm loving the red, that pop of red when the model was out with the red, with the little sweater. Super fresh. Red is happening right now.
Red is so good.
Everyone's loving red, and that is a really gorgeous red. the blues, the variations of blues here, you can't go wrong with any of them. I do think that the midnight plays a little darker. So, you know, we were talking last night, that even could kind of feel a little more like black, like kind of like a charcoal color. And then you have just your regular navy, and then you have this ultra blue, which I was saying is a little reminiscent of like a Superman blue color to me. So super, super fun. Again, athletics, that's what I like to think here. Sports, you know, you were saying like the Phillies and going to the games. And again, you know, this is what you want to wear. You're going to have all of the comfort of the Birkenstock footbed, the arch support, the roomy, you know, toe box so your toes are moving freely, waterproof.
Yes.
Can't go wrong.
Well, it's really funny that you mentioned all that because we're just about in preseason, right?
Yeah.
Think about your football teams. I'm already looking at this right here. The midnight would be great for, of course, our champs, right? We do have Eagle Green, but you know, like they have the jersey that's like that dark, dark.
Yeah.
This would be perfect. Those other champs that I don't always talk about, they would like that red. I mean, that was past years, so you know, but they still have a really big fan base. So if you're a KC fan, look at that. My husband's family loves the Buffalo Bills. I'm like red or they're blue, so go Bills, love that. This is so good for all your football teams because these are classic colors that you can then rock with your jerseys. My girlfriends, I know, they love to look coordinated during football season. And the early part of football season is warm, right? You want to have sandals to go with your cute little outfits when you go to the games. I would not even rule out these colors because, again, these are the neutrals versus the dark, dark colors. So if you don't see a color here that would work for you for the slides, grab it right here. So we're going to go through colors again because, again, we are insanely busy on the lines. Such a backup. If you are stuck on hold on the phone, I always say don't do that to yourself because you don't want to miss out on getting your size and your colors, especially that since there's 2 different styles to choose from here. Use the QR code, shop the app or the website. Don't wait on the line. We have great customer service, but we want to do that. We have it in beetroot. We have it in the silver here in the Honolulu. We have it in that beautiful faded lime. Of course, we have an update. The silver, 800 remaining. That's sure to sell out within the next few showings. Not gonna last the day. We have it in the beautiful purple, which of course we are calling the purple fog. We have it in the front, in the Barbados. These beautiful colors in the front. We're gonna start over with the red. Then we have it in the ultra blue, navy, and last but not least, we have it in the midnight. Courtney, holy smokes, there's only 300 left in that midnight.
I know, it's great. This is such a great item at a great price. I mean, buy multiple pairs while you have the opportunity. It's almost like getting like buy one, get one.
Can we talk about sizing really fast before we move on to our next item?
Absolutely. Birkenstock is whole sizes only. So a 5, 5.5 is one size.